Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at some more Go Battle League battles. This time the Catch Cup that just got introduced today here. So the Pokemon that I'm going to be using I had already made, and they're just allowing me to use it. I didn't realize they were going to allow Pokemon that far back that were caught to be entered into this Catch Cup, so that works. Otherwise you would have seen barely anybody in there. And the showcase is going to be Haunter, the thing put in the work. Now, it did get a newer move, not so recently, but its newer move was going to be Ice Punch, giving it a little bit more coverage for, I don't know, whatever it needs to hit that's going to be taking some damage from ice, specifically ground types. But you don't have to really worry about too many ground types for the Catch Cup unless somebody's using whatever. But it is the showcase, and it is putting in the work. All right, alongside Vigoroth, which is always amazing here, and Charjabug. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on here. If you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up, and let's see what we got here. So Vigoroth is always a solid Pokemon, and they're going to be catching in. Is it going to be a ghost? A lot of people using Dusclops, Vigoroth as well here because they're just so solid for the price, I suppose. Plus, you're going to be able to get those pretty easy, I suppose. Go for the Sludge Bomb now. That is what we're going to have on it for our secondary move. And of course, we want to go with Shadow Punch. Ghost is not very effective to normal, so we're going to be trying to get to another one as we do here. They did shield up that first one, taking them out, and they've got that Golbat back there. We get to the Shadow Punch. Their Poison Fake's not very effective, so they're going to be kind of forced to go for the Shadow Ball, which they're not able to get there. And Haunter's winning CMP over everybody. Everything. Next battle, we're going to be met with a Piloswine, which is a fine matchup here. They're going to be part Ice, taking super effective from that counter. On the other hand, it is going to be hitting very hard with Avalanche, so we do need to look out for that. We could let this go technically, but I'm going to go ahead and shield it up and hold on to our health to see what they have going on here. Farm them down, and they're allowing me to do that. We do have a Body Slam ready to go. They're bringing in a Machop. Machamp. Machoke. Golly, you never see that thing. I don't know. Machoke, there you go. All right, so we're swapping into our Charjabug, and they're going to be bringing in their Svilas, and well, they resist everything that we do have here. Unfortunately, we do not have X's, or we're going to be going with the Crunch, but that's okay. We're at least going to be able to get off a couple of these Discharge. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to farm us down here. Now, the Haunter absolutely doesn't really want to go up against that because, well, it's Dark type. And we're not getting to a Sludge Bomb. Shadow Claw's gonna do a decent amount, so what we're gonna do is bring in Vigoroth and just have them use up their energy here, and then we should be able to farm them down. They're going straight for their Dark Pulse, big damage. Shadow Claw's still doing a lot to that Dark type. They're swapping with about 1 HP. They do not have a charge move ready to go. Bringing in their Machoke, and we're gonna go ahead and call that not very effective fighting charge move. Let's get it. Going for the Shadow Punch, and we're going to be getting their last shield here. Now, I assume they're going to be going for another one of those. We do have a massive resistance with our Poison and our Ghost typing, but we're going to shield it up just for safe measures here. And I thought that this Svilas just might get to a Body Slam, but it's not able to, so thank goodness we took it out. Good game, Haunter putting in that work. Next battle, leading with that Vigoroth, met with a Golbat Shadow, okay? So they're going to have a massive resistance to the counter, being Poison and Flying. So we're going to have to just keep on spamming them with Body Slam. But the plus side is for this matchup, you don't have to worry about them going for Shadow Ball because that's not very effective. They're just going to keep hitting you with Poison Fang over and over. So we're doing about half with that Body Slam, swapping into our Charjabug, and they're going to be bringing in their own Haunter. What do you know? Let's get it. So we're going to go for the Crunch. We can go Discharge or whatever, but we can potentially get the defense drop, so we're just going to keep going for that. Calling the Shadow Punch, I'm going to go ahead and, acting like I called some sort of a big move here. They built up to a Shadow Punch, or it looks like they had a little extra. Okay, going for another Crunch here. Do they want to? Yeah, they're going to double shield that Haunter, farm me down, which is a pretty good strategy because Haunter is going to be hitting hard and winning CMP. But what we're going to do is I think we bring in our Vigoroth here because we do not want to take any damage and just hope that they don't have, I don't know, like Sludge Bomb. Ice Punch, there you go. Still doing a ton of damage, bringing in their own Vigoroth, and they are shieldless at this point. So we do need to look out for a Bulldoze. That's obviously going to one-shot. The thing about Haunter is if it doesn't resist it, it's taking a ton of damage from it, right? And we're landing that, of course, because they have no more shields. They go for a Body Slam bait and get me. Oh my goodness. We go for the Shadow Punch. I'm not even going to play any games. Let's go ahead and just take them out before they get to that Bulldoze. So taking them out there. They still have 2 Pokemon, but Haunter's going to be able to pull this off here for us. Let's see what's going to happen. Bringing in that Golbat, and we're able to get to the Shadow Punch, which is going to KO the Golbat. Haunter's it's an awesome Pokemon. And we're able to Shadow Claw down and take the win. All right, we will be swapping that lead to the Charger Bug here, and there it is. We have a great lead with that Golbat. I was encountering those a whole bunch in the lead, so I just decided, let me just go ahead and put the Charger Bug up here, right? So we already know this is going to be a Poison Fang. We're going to go ahead and let that go, no problem at all. Waiting for a potential swap. They're staying in here. We're going to go straight for the Discharge, and they're letting it go. Sounds good to me. Now, the next Poison Fang is going to be doing a decent amount, but we should, actually, I don't know. I don't think we can farm them down. Oh, we do. Okay, great. 2 shields still. And they're bringing in a Vigoroth. Now, I just go for Crunch because I want to try to potentially lower their defense here. Unfortunately, we're going to go ahead and just swap immediately because we still had a decent amount of health. Being Bug, they're going to get a good amount of farm there. All right, so they're swapping into their Hakamo, which is another great option for the Catch Cup here. I do believe I have one as well. Might use it later on. They're going for a break. Very nice, very nice. Going to go ahead and shield that up. Going for a Body Slam, and that Dragon Tail is really starting to add up here. Well, we still do have a Haunter in the back. Still holding on to 1 shield right as they get to the charge move. So did we. We're going to go ahead and let this go here. Should be able to farm them down with the Haunter. It's going to be pretty close. So let's see if we can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're swapping. Looks like we were going to. Going to go for a Shadow Punch here. Hopefully we get a shield. Oh my goodness. That's all we needed to do there. Perfect. Now, ooh. I think we just, all right, we call the Body Slam. That was freaking amazing. Great. But we're going to shield up this next one here because even though it is resisted, it is doing a decent amount. Getting to the Sludge Bomb, and it's looking like we're going to be able to take the win here with Haunter yet again. Do you see how good of a closer this thing is? And we're able to Shadow Claw down and take that win. Let's go. Next battle. What are we going to see? Another Golbat. This time it is going to be shiny. Both green Pokemon out here. Let's get it. All right, so we already know what this is going to be. Poison Fang, so we'll let it go. No problem at all. We do kind of want to get rid of this thing because of the Vigoroth with the massive resistance to the counter that it does have. So I'm going to go ahead and see. They're letting it go. Okay, this sounds good to me. Now, I think we do lose this one here. There is one where I do lose. Okay, I guess it's not this one either. All right, going for a Crunch. And they're letting it go. Great. And bring, oh, Dusclops. There it is. Now, that's a pretty good Pokemon to use. One, it's tanky. And it does have Poltergeist now, so it's going to have a nuke move, which is going to be doing a ton of damage. So I'm going to see if I can catch a Shadow Punch, folks. Do you think we caught one? Oh, that is so satisfying. Let's go. Not very effective. They're bringing in their own Vigoroth here, and we're going to go for Body Slam. I do have a little bit of an energy advantage, I do believe, going on here. They're letting it go. We still have 2 shields. We're looking amazing. So we are going to let this Body Slam go here, and we get to another one before they're able to take us out. Now, I don't hit any of the bubbles. It's not like they're not going to get KO'd here. But we have such little health. One quick move, Ghost, is going to be able to take us out. Now, since we still have 2 shields, this is just going to be a simple Shadow Claw farm down. They are getting kind of close with their quick move as well, but they're not going to be able to outpace me or get to another charge move. Thought they might for a second, but Haunter's able to take that win. Hey, let's go. Yet again, closing for us for the win. Next battlement with the Vigoroth. Shiny, very nice. And now we do resist the counter here. Body Slam is going to be doing a decent amount. Charger Bug is an amazing Pokemon. It does have some nice tankiness to it. It can take a hit, which is allowing you to just think about what you can do out here. It's not leaving you nervous, like, oh my gosh, I can't even take a hit. What am I going to do? But the Body Slam is doing a lot of damage, as I say. You can take 2 Body Slams? Barely. All right, so we get to the Discharge. It's pretty even because I can't take 2 just discharges. They let it go. We win that matchup. They bring in Metatang. Okay, that's nice and spicy here. So we're going to go ahead and bring in our Haunter. Super effective. Winning CMP over everything. Getting to the Shadow Punch. Now, check this out. They let it go. Wow, nice call. I mean, I don't know if it's so much the call, but they just knew they could survive it. So very nice. Bringing in Togetic with extra sensory, super effective to our freaking Haunter here. So we're going to go ahead and throw the Shadow Punch to get a shield from them and bring in Vigoroth. Now we've used Togetic before, and it is actually pretty alright in certain situations. In the Catch Cup, I think we were playing another cup when we were actually testing it out. So we will let this first one go, knowing it's not going to do crazy damage. Hitting me with an Ancient Power. Now check this out. If there was any sort of win con, it's this. Ancient Power, they get the boost. Okay, so at this point, I'm thinking, of course they do. A freaking course they do. All right, so we go for a Body Slam. Of course, they want to keep it alive, so they shield it up, but we get to another one, which is going to be enough still to take them out because it is just doing that much damage plus stab. We swap into our Haunter immediately into that Metatang, and we take the win yet again with Haunter closing. Next battle, we got a mirror match going on. 2 Charger Bugs. Let's go. And they're going to be swapping into Porygon too. I kind of froze up for a minute. We do have Vigoroth. Probably should have swapped immediately. But at this point, I'm thinking, okay, at least I want to just get off a charge move here. So we're going to go for a Discharge or get a shield. And they're letting it go, bringing in the Vigoroth. And now we're going to be able to farm them down. Hopefully, we do not get the debuff from their Tri-Attack here. If they do, we're screwed. All right. And of course, they're going to probably be bringing back their Charger Bug, right? Body Slam. Don't go for Bulldoze. I mean, I guess you can if you want to, but just keep hitting them with Body Slam. All right, that's just the best bet. It's not even super effective with the Bulldoze because of the bug typing, kind of neutralizing it. Going for another Body Slam here. Yeah, Rat looking good, resisting our counters, and I think we can let this go. At this point, we want to bring in, I was thinking maybe Haunter. We'll probably, no, let's bring Charge Bug. We don't want to take any crunch damage here, right? So they're going to be farming up, unfortunately, leaving with energy on that thing, so I got to save a shield for later, or when CMP up against it if all their shields are down. So what we're going to do is catch a Body Slam. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh yeah, baby, let's get it. Alright, so at this point, we have some sort of way to recover this situation. Now we need to bait them out. Alright, yes, this is going perfect for us here. Shadow Punch is actually, it's obviously resisted, but it does a decent amount. I don't think we're going to go for a Sludge at this point. That would be kind of crazy. I think they're going to shield this up. Yeah, their Charger Bug is pretty much gone, and a Shadow Punch is going to be enough to take them out here. We're going to go ahead and shield this up, calling the Bulldoze, swapping into our Charger Bug as they have their switch clock up. We already figured this was going to happen, and they're able to take us out. No shields, and I just throw this immediately. They used up all their energy already on Vigoroth, so we're going to be looking good here, and we can probably just get to the Shadow Punch and take the win. Let's go, Haunter, putting in that work. Always a fun Pokemon to use for sure. And again, you could go with Ice Punch personally. Sludge Bomb did come in handy for me for a few battles for sure. Next battle met with the Vigoroth. They're going to be swapping into their Dusclops here. And we have Crunch on this thing, so we're going to go ahead and throw it. And I think swap into our Haunter right after this. Or wait for them to throw. That's what we want to do. Poltergeist is what they're going to hit us with. Speaking of that, look at this. There it is. Look at freaking almost one-shotting. Not going to swap anymore. Might as well just let them farm us up. And not lose our swap thing here. So that was still a decent amount of farm, not looking good. We're going to have to shield this up. Ice Punch, Shadow Punch. I don't think they're going to have two Ghost moves. Ice Punch, there it is. Still going to do a decent amount, so we're shielding that up while farming them up and have a decent amount of energy going on here. Vigoroth in the back, ready to go. They're bringing in a Shadow Dragonair. These Shadow Punches are going to be doing a ton of damage. Haunter hits like a truck, especially if you're a Shadow. And going for another one, let's get it. Alright, and we still have that Vigoroth in the back ready to go, swapping into that right about now, and I think we're going to want to shield this Body Slam Jam, and they've got their own Vigoroth. We do have a little bit of an energy advantage, so that is going to be working to our advantage, obviously, and they have got no more shields left, and neither do we. They're going to get to it. I think they were building up to 2 because they knew if they didn't, they couldn't take the win, but we're getting to ours, and we take the win, and there we go. Now we do. Alright, looking good. Crazy Monkey for the win. Next battle, what are we going to see? Another mirror match with the Charger Bug. Let's get it. So mine seems to be winning a lot of the CMPs because probably they've got the tanky ideal, which is low attack, right? So winning that, getting their defense down right away, which is great, giving us that nice head start here. But they're going to be swapping, knowing they're going to be inevitably losing that. Bringing in the Vigoroth to go up against the Hakamo here, hitting that Dragon Claw. Sounds good to me. Getting to the Body Slam. Let's get it. Haunter in the back, lying in wait, ready for some action. And it's not really encountering too many dark types. If they start becoming more prevalent, then okay. Vigoroths are just going to be putting in work even more so. Alright, so I was picking up my son from school. That's why I had that stop doing my battles, waiting in the line there. Alright, what's good? Bringing in the Charger Bug so we can just absorb whatever they throw at us, and hopefully Haunter's going to be able to handle what's in the back. Swapping and starting to farm up here to give ourselves a little bit of an energy advantage, bringing in that Charger Bug. It's not looking too good here. They left with energy on that thing, right? Using the last shield here. Okay, this is getting a little interesting. What could be in the back for us to win? No, it's going to get a little crazy. And they're catching. What did they just catch? Was that a Vigoroth? Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. How are we going to win this? How are we going to win this? All right. Going for the Sludge Bomb. This is going to do a decent amount. Tell me we catch. Come on. Let's catch, baby. Oh, you love to see it, folks. That's how you pull it off. Bulldoze. Oh, yeah. Use all that energy. Oh, my goodness. Farming them down to Funky Freaking Town. Going for Shadow Punch. And Haunter, the trickster, made him close their app. Let's go, baby. All right, taking that win. We're not going to edit it out anymore. We're just going to keep it running here. This is going to be a 5-0 run. So let's see what we're going to be able to do with this good old Haunter here. All right, next opponent. Show me my victim. What do we got going on here? Good lead, bad lead. What's it going to be? A Chansey. Well, that's a challenge for our potential 5th win. Let's see what we're going to be able to do. Oh, I already kind of spoiled it. Said I was going to get a 5-0. But let's see what we have going on here. We absolutely do not I repeat, we do not want our Haunter to go up against this son of a gun. Normal type with Zen Headbutt, then us being poisoned and we'll just get annihilated. Alright, so the fun part is, Chansey really doesn't hit hard. So Charjabug, being a thick little bug over here, is going to be able to kind of absorb all of this. And I think we're not going to win this matchup, but it's just going to be very close. Now, I could have went for Crunch, but I'm like, nah, I'm not trying to lose their or drop their defense. I'm just going to keep hitting them with Stab Discharge, right? Simple as that. If we get them low enough, Vigoroth is simply going to be able to farm them down. Don't think they're going to have two normal types on their team. If they do, okay. It's a team kind of weak to Vigoroth, but then again, Blissey, or not Blissey, but Chansey could just absorb everything. So they're going to be able to Zen Head me Bud down. Zen Head me Bud down. I can speak correctly here. Alright, so we're countering them down with our Vigoroth, which is good. They're bringing in a Dusclops. Great. So I swap into Haunter. I'm thinking, come on, can I just get a freaking 5-0? Because this is not looking good at all. They're not swapping though, so that's a good sign, I suppose. Going for Shadow Punch, gonna do a ton, getting a shield. Let's get it. Staying here, I'm shielding again. Haunter, it's all up to you, buddy. What you got in the back? You got a Vigoroth. Sounds good to me. We're gonna go for Sludge Bomb. This is just a nice punch. Don't worry about it. Bam, let's go. I'm looking at the clock like, come on, come on. Please be a Body Slam. We have a Shadow Punch. If this is Body Slam, we survive and have energy. Let's get out of here. Swapping into our Vigoroth with full health. They can't take us out. There's nothing they can do here. Let's go. All right, so we're counting them down. Let's see what's going to happen here. Bringing in, of course, the Dusclops, what they have in the back. Going for the Bulldoze here, and they're letting it go. Oh, that's pretty much a wrap. I mean, we could technically lose this, but they got a shield, so they could protect themselves, but they go for the Ice Punch. Not enough. Vigoroth is going to be able to take this win here for us, I think. Yeah. Folks, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Really do appreciate that. Thank you for watching. Make sure you got notifications on, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the cat. This is the